this is Alex,
And I'm Celeste.
and this is our virtual field trip for 4th grade social studies, talking about the physical geography in Utah. Our first location is the Great Salt Lake. Go there. And our activity for this one was had to do with drama. And so we found this news article from the Deseret News in 1931. Talks about people who swam from Antelope Island to Saltaire in a Deseret News marathon with this pretty cool picture. And so we decided that we would have the kids in partnerships come up with a short play about the event, whether they were talking about the swimmers or being news people. They would do a 5 to 15 minute long play with a beginning, middle, climax, and end. The next part of this one, for our tool, we did use a ruler, and we said that they would measure from the northern shore to the southern shore. And our layer for this one is a 360 panorama of a shot from the southern shore, so we'll go to that. It's pretty cool. So what's cool about this is that you can move around the whole picture. It's a panorama shot from this location. So you can see what's going on at the southern border of the Great Salt Lake. It's pretty cool. And our next location is Tower Arch at Arches National Park. And our activity here had to do with health. And with this one, we have a YouTube video. It's some people hiking to Tower Arch. It's all about hiking Tower Arch.
In Arches National Park, it's easy to see many of the natural formations and sites right from the side of the road.
That's pretty cool. So we were just going to have the kids watch this video.
There's an entire...
And the purpose of this video is to have the kids kind of start thinking about what kinds of things they would need to take with them on a hike to make sure that they were safe and had everything they needed on a big hike. And they would compile a list with their partner of things that they needed to take on a hike. And then as a class, we would kind of create this like master list to make a class survival kit or survival book, so that we would make sure that we had all the things to go on a hike. And our layer for this one is a few pictures of Tower Arch. There's some pretty cool ones here that people have taken. We just thought these were kind of cool pictures for the kids to be able to see Tower Arch.
Our next location is Bridalveil Falls, and we have a fun activity for this one. What the students will be doing is reading this folk tale, and it's a folk tale about how Bridalveil Falls was created in the very beginning, and it's about two Indians from opposing tribes, and they fall in love, and it causes quite an uprising. And so it's a really, really cool folk tale about the start of Bridalveil Falls. So the students will read this, and then they will create their own folk tale. So this is for a writing objective, and so they'll make a folk tale about something either like in their neighborhood or at the school, just something in their community that they're familiar with that they could create a fun folk tale for. And this will be in their journals, and then we would just we'll share them as a class and read our folk tales to each other. And then we have a 360-degree picture for this one as well, so they can see it. I'm sure most of the students have been to Bridalveil Falls, but just in case we're teaching somewhere else where they haven't had the opportunity to be as close, they will be able to see it this way. Oops, I'm going the wrong way here. Let's go up. So this way they can see it firsthand, and if they wanted to, look at the scenery around it, they can. So obviously this is a cool option to use as well. And then the next place we're going to is where the Green River meets the Colorado River, and that's in southern Utah. And here they will be looking at this map and a couple other pictures, which I'll bring up in a moment. But they're going to be doing art for this one, visual art. So they're going to look at the pictures on this map and other things we provided here, and they will draw at least 2 sketches of different perspectives that they could have from the 2 rivers coming together. So it could be a view from the top, like you're in an airplane looking down, or it could be they could pretend to be standing right on the shore of the rivers looking right at them. It's up to them, whatever they want to do there, but they just have to include at least 2 perspectives. And these sketches don't have to be super detailed, colored in. We just need to see that they understand the concept of perspective. So that's the map we have, just so they know where that is. And we also have, of course, another one of these for the students to look at so they can see it, because I had never seen it, so I thought that this would be good so that we can know more what we're looking at. So this is where the 2 rivers come together, so that's kind of cool, and they can get a lot of different perspectives from moving this around however they want to. So that is a resource they have for their assignment. They also have, I think there was other pictures somewhere down here. Oh, I think we said, okay, so we said the other people have put pictures of the rivers on here, and so they can just click on other people's pictures and get those perspectives. So there's a lot of these that the kids can look at, so that's kind of up to them which ones they want to view, but they're all over the place here for them to see. So that's a good resource for them.
Our last place is Whirlpool Canyon, actually over by Colorado. This place was kind of cool. And for this one, our connection is to physical education. So we have this video of some people kayaking through this canyon, which is kind of cool. That's kind of a cool video of just some people, participating in a physical activity that is not necessarily super common, especially in, Provo, Utah. But the purpose of this is for our activity, for the kids to think about some activities that they would be interested in or that they think would be personally rewarding. Because we say that, these people probably had a lot of fun doing this and ended up really enjoying doing it, and so we said that they could talk with their families about some things that they could do over the weekend that would be fun for them to do as a family, and then do it and come back and tell us all about it. And our layer for this one is just a really cool picture that someone posted on Google Earth, kind of a cool, also showing the physical activities. So kind of a cool little canyon. And that is our virtual field trip.